discuss the topic of being hurt by your closest friends.
Well, talking about being hurt, first of all, I don't think there's anyone here who's never been hurt. So we could all relate to the topic of being hurt. But just a few things that I wanted to talk about is sometimes God allows hurt in our lives so that we can learn to be more like Him. And James MacDonald, he said, "Never are we more like Christ than when we choose to forgive." Also, somebody else, they said, "When you hold resentment toward another, you are bound to that person or condition by an emotional link that is stronger than steel. Forgiveness is the only way to dissolve that link and to get free." And looking up that word forgiveness, it means to let go, to leave behind, to dismiss, and even to cancel a debt. So it's important for us to learn what forgiveness truly is, and also we need to remember that the only reason that we ultimately can forgive is because we have been forgiven. And it talks about that in Colossians 3:13. C.S. Lewis, he said, "To a Christian means to forgive the inexcusable because God has forgiven the inexcusable in you." We are commanded to forgive if we want to be forgiven. And we need to also realize that Jesus himself was deeply hurt by his closest friends. We read in the Gospels how he was abandoned by them in his darkest hour, and Peter even denied that he even knew him. I mean, how much hurt would that be? Terrible.
Right.
I don't think any of us, maybe they've said some silly things about us, but I mean, to be abandoned and denied. But through it all, we know that in Hebrews 13:5 says that he will never leave us and nor forsake us. So we can know that through this all, Jesus, he relates to your suffering, and he shows his faithfulness through